Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. Wow, this is set on there pretty good. It's really not coming off too much, but we're going to put some tint because this is tint. I'm looking for a good fall tint. I think I'm going to try this Cabernet Franc. Let's see how this Cabernet does. And just for the record, I just want to say that this is a liver lip tint. I'm trying the wine lip tint. This is like the wine collection. And the one I'm trying now is the Cabernet Franc. This is waterproof lip gloss. It's from France. It's long wearing tint dyes the lips with bold yet delicate color that resembles quality wine while moisturizing lips. Now, I've taken off most of what I had, but let me just show you. Aren't these adorable? They actually come in like wine bottles. I thought that was amazing. So yeah, so this is what we're doing. And just need to make sure let's hope I can open this, okay? Give me a second. I'm assuming I take the wine top off. Oh, no. It twists off. So glad I found that out. I was sitting here trying to take the gold off the top. It twists off. Oh, I love it. The convenience of it all. And then it comes out like that. I'm in love. I don't even need any more. First of all, did you see how that matched the color I already love perfectly? Like the moment it hit my lips. Oh my gosh, and it dried immediately. And it still looks like it's wet. I love this. Okay, so you guys, this is a liver. This is my first try. I just opened it. I'm in love. This is amazing. Now I'll be trying more. I don't know if I'll be trying more during whatever I'm doing tonight, but I will be promoting this, okay? I want you guys to know because first of all, are these not adorable? And you just twist it off and it's done. And I love that it's waterproof, which means look at that. They're impenetrable. See, the lip gloss I had on before, what I was wearing, was getting everywhere. It was getting all over my hands. As you can see, it was getting outside of the lines. And I needed something that wasn't going to do that. And I thank goodness I got this. And I got this off of TikTok, believe it or not. I love this. I get the best deals off of TikTok. And look at this Aliver. Oh my gosh. Here's the beauty of this. I got this set. This is a set of 6. So I got 6 wine lip glosses that are waterproof, that don't get all over your face, for like $20. You can't beat that. I feel like I just hit the jackpot. Anyway, I wanted to just do this before I do anything else, because I didn't even have my lips weren't looking right, you know, but girlfriend's looking cute now. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Anyway, that was my commercial for a liver, because I really do love that. I mean, the moment it hit my lips, I knew I purchased the right thing. I was like, okay. I'm a lip fanatic. Like, I might not wear any other makeup, but the one thing I will do is I will wear lipstick. To me, lipstick is the one thing a woman should never be without. I mean, in some form, you should have on gloss or lipstick or lip tint or something, because it's what adds, I believe, it adds the coloring to our faces. Like, I believe without it, we're just, I know some people are really into the eyes, and maybe because my eyes are, I have to use enhancements. I was born with an upside down eye. If you ever wonder what's going on with her eye, like some people think, oh, you're cockeyed. No, I've got one upside down eye. I was born with it. I was supposed to have surgery when I was little. I was too scared, and I just kind of grew into the eye. But it's technically an upside down eye. They wanted to go in, pull the eye out, turn it around, whatever. So now, I mean, I have astigmatisms, but it does look weird. The eyes are different. So you're not imagining there's 2 different eyes. They don't look the same. Like, yeah, one's upside down. Anyway, just wanted to do my little promo of this Aliver, and I'm talking and I'm looking and I'm thinking, okay, I might put a second, because I like mine to last, and I have a feeling this is going to last the whole time I'm doing it. I'm going to put on a second coat just to make sure, right? Just to make sure. But I can't believe how good this. I took one scoop, one, right? Now this is 2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This feels like my lips are going to be colored or tinted for days. Look at that. I mean, I already had a little tint to it, but what I'm loving right now is, because I talk all the time and because I'm on the air a lot, the fact that when I'm like the tint is drying immediately. So when I'm talking, I'm noticing that little area down on my lip, the bottom lip. That's why I always put the bottom lip on. But there's always that little area on my lip where there's no gloss, and I don't see that. And what I love is that it's giving off a gloss, like it's wet, but it's not. It's definitely not. And look, nothing. It just looks wet. It's amazing. I'm I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Okay. I approve of this. I approve of this lip gloss. It is a liver lip gloss. And this is, again, Cabernet Franc, the wine collection, but this is the Cabernet Franc I'm wearing of the wine collection. And this is lip gloss from France. So if you would like to get some lip gloss from France, you can get this. I'm going to put a link up when I put this wherever it is. I guess when I put it up in TikTok, or yeah. Or if you want to know, just let me know and I'll send you the link. Okay. Okay. All right, so let me pick up the lip gloss that just fell, and then let's talk. Let's talk. Okay. Okay. So I'm a little discombobulated. I said that once before, and it is definitely the truth. I had read once that I am definitely discombobulated. Like that's a trait of a Capricorn tiger. So you're not imagining it like that sort of disheveled, not quite organized. I try, okay, you know that I try to be organized. It just doesn't work out, okay? I look, I'm trying, and mm, I've come to the conclusion that I know I'm not like everybody else, and I don't know. I really don't know how I would fix that. Like, I don't know if it's even fixable, but I don't know how I would fix it. Um, I I have ADHD and OCD and other things like that. So, and I'm getting older. So, for me, I feel like I'm on my own time, my own schedule, and I've got to find that thing that I can do at this age that meshes with my age and my energy level. And I don't want to overextend myself in trying to do what I know I don't have the physical, mental, or emotional capacity to do. You know, and this will be my advice. I don't even know. I guess this is my astrology show tonight, but I'm gonna, you know, I've got brainstorming with Adrian, but I feel a need to also brainstorm here. I'm gonna this music, I don't know what's going on back there, but I'm going to put on some ambient sounds. They're much easier on the ear in the background. So, okay, so let's talk a little bit. So, the first thing I wanted to say was that, you know, it's important that we work within our energy. It's fall. You see, I've got my fall background up tonight. And you know, I feel like we're all starting to get ready for our hibernation. We're gathering our acorns or whatever it is, and we're preparing for our hiatus for the fall and winter. And I believe that, you know, also this is harvest time. And so a lot of us may be looking to have our harvest, whatever we have been working on, whatever we put into motion, and that might occur. If you didn't, then maybe, you know, you're just preparing for your uh, your hiatus, you know, your hibernation for the winter or fall, because you might just be too exhausted. And, you know, that's what I was just thinking to myself. Like, this, okay, I've got my theory about all of 2023. I'm going to just say it. You know, 2023 is the year of the cat, the year of the rabbit. I don't know if you follow numerology, how much you know about the year of the cat, the year of the rabbit. Okay, but when we're talking about the year of the cat or the year of the rabbit, we are talking about a very slow, pleasant year, but it's slow, very even keel, lots of rest, lots of maybe sleeping. Um, you know, it just is that way, you know. And that's important to understand because I do feel that sometimes we push ourselves, right? We believe that we have to do more, be more, um, and follow the leader. Like if other people are doing it, we feel that we also have to do what they have done or as much as they do. And this is not necessarily true. We have to do what we can do within our own, like for ourselves, what feels good to our body, to our spirit, what motivates us, what gets us up every day. I mean, what motivates us and gets us out of bed every day may not be the same as what motivates others and gets them out of bed. And I don't know if this is part of the that group mindset. I almost want to say lemmings, but sometimes people get in this mindset, they get in a group and then there's a group think, but then they lose their individual ability to think and to their individualization. So I really think that's important. Well, I'm not saying that not to work with people, not that, but make sure that you stay true to your own energy level. Otherwise, you're going to get exhausted. You're going to be tired. I know I've done it. And other people may have like a schedule and they want you to get on their schedule and you just can't. It's not going to work. I give you a good example. There's a girl I love, Lori Burrows, and Lori was having something that was going on this past week, but the meeting was at 3 in the morning and tried as I could to meet with her at 3 in the morning. I could not. I was exhausted. I missed all 3 days. Now, it's not Lori's fault. I mean, there's a replay. It's the fact that it was 3 in the morning and I'm working on other things. So there's exhaustion, right? But it doesn't mean I don't like or didn't want to see Lori. It was just I could not handle that. And we've got to work within um our energy levels. I feel like now, we just had this full moon in Aries. I feel like this is a restart for a lot of us. For me, it happened in my progressed 12th house. Um, in my natal second house, I think it is. So there, I just feel like there's subconscious, unconscious things going on that I probably wasn't aware of. But sleep, okay. I needed sleep. And there were other things going on, but I realized that since I was like, okay, it happened in my 12th house, I obviously need the sleep. I slept to 4 o'clock in the afternoon today. Four. That also tells me that there was exhaustion. Like you're not going to sleep to 4 unless your body wants to sleep to 4. So I obviously needed that rest. I needed that sleep. So I actually went and I got it. And I feel really happy that I did. I think that is vital that we listen to our bodies. We listen to what nature is telling us because so many times we don't. And, we'll follow the leader and the leader's doing double time what you physically can do. And that's what leads to things like heart attacks and stuff. So we're not taking care of us. We're doing things that are detrimental to us. And that's what we need to avoid. So I wanted to just look quickly at where the planets are because I love to do this. And I had actually come on Wednesday and talked about where the planets were, but things have changed a little bit since Wednesday. So why not do this? Right now, the moon and Saturn are sextile. And that's interesting because the moon's at 0 degrees of Taurus and Saturn's at 1 degree of Pisces, but it's retrograding. So they're exactly sextile, like exactly within a degree of each other. Like it's amazing. I feel like that sextile, it's really relaxing. Um, but think about where that Saturn at 1 degree and 28 minutes falls in your chart. For me, I think it's back on the cusp of my first house again, which I am so tired of dealing with Saturn in my first house, but it keeps retrograding back into it. So I'm like, oh no, not again. Saturn in the first house. It just means I need to take care of myself. And I think maybe is might be that weight loss that I'm dealing with. The Saturn in Pisces is helping me to lose weight. I've lost over 30 pounds so far. And I can't wait to my weigh in, next weigh in, to see how much more I might have weighed or lost. My mind went on to the fact that I'm wearing a junior shirt that I haven't worn in 6 years. Yeah, since 2017 at least. So it's a great vibe. It feels so good. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. And that could be a part of it. Now, I don't know where 0 degrees of Taurus and 1 degree of Pisces falls in your chart. So think about your own horoscope chart, and it'll tell you where the emphasis is. Now, for me, though, this also is dealing with my second house. I'm really worried about some things that have to do with that. I think Saturn is asking me to be, or with it retrograding, to go cover yourself. In fact, I feel like I need to pause this taping almost and go and do something that needs to be done. I'm also noticing right now that Mercury at 23 degrees of Virgo is opposing Neptune right now. It's almost it's 2 degrees, but they are definitely opposed because Neptune's retrograding. And so I feel like when Mercury, which is proper thought, right? Critical thinking, thinking clearly, and Neptune, which is not thinking clearly in Pisces, they are at odds with each other. And I sometimes feel that when I'm arguing with, or I get comments from people from the MAGA cult followers, it's like we're on different worlds. I mean, I say something and they don't get it, or I know certain things because I watch the Midas Touch, and they're lawyers and they go into facts. I look at the actual trials and the facts, but what amazes me is how much they don't. They are not fact-based at all. They are listening to Trump, who is a fraud he's already been charged with fraud and sexual predator, and I mean all these things. And I'm like, why would you continue to listen to that? Well, I'm sure it has something to do with ideology, because Neptune does rule our ideology, and I believe that might be part of it. But Neptune is confused. It is really clouded in judgment. And I really feel like we've been seeing a lot of that cloudy judgment. Now, Saturn retrograding in Pisces, I believe, is like the awakening. It is opening the eyes to millions of people about the crime and things that have been going on that have been hidden, because Neptune likes to hide things. And so things are being exposed. I think with Mercury in Virgo opposing it, it's almost like fact versus fiction. I think that's what I'm going to term this aspect: fact versus fiction, because Mercury is just a facts jack, and Neptune in Pisces is um just illusion. Delusion and illusion. And Mercury in Virgo is at home, and Neptune in Pisces is at home. So we have a real battle. This is an actual battle. It's a battle for clarity versus idiocy. I don't I I I can't put it any other way than that, because at this point, with this many charges, that many indictments, those many cases already lost, how can you continue on this mindset of believing the constant spew of vile negative lies that come out of that mouth? And as we see with him continually calling Biden and his family a crime family, that's not true at all. They can't even find decent facts to back up anything against Joe Biden, because President Biden is not a criminal. His son had a moment because his brother died and he went on a drug rampage. But do you think that Hunter is the only person in America on drugs? That we got a freaking epidemic. Half this country's on drugs. Like, come off it. So, and as I just posted this on TikTok, um, Lauren Boebert, one of the women who has been pushing some of the most heinous laws and things, has turned out to be a prostitute, literally been booked multiple times for prostitution. And it's not a lie. I There are some people who are calling for, they said she was arrested. Anyway, she's involved in multiple things. And I'm just tired of the hypocrisy. I don't care really about Donald Trump or about MAGA or about GOP. I care about my country. This is the only nation or country I've ever lived in. And I want the country I grew up in. I mean, I'm not saying we've been perfect, but at least I felt safe at one point to walk down the street with my friends, regardless of my color. And I never felt like people would allow us to just die needlessly while others gobbled up all the resources. That's the mindset of these people. It makes no sense. Oh, and the other thing, as if that wasn't heinous enough, was it was discovered, and I posted this on my TikTok too, that the GOP put in an amendment on all of these things they're trying to get done, and like basically holding the nation hostage, of getting a raise. They want a raise while they let the rest of the nation starve to death, lose their homes, have no income, not get their medication, children not eating in the schools, veterans not getting their pay. Like, they are disgusting. It's beyond reprehensible. I feel like every single one of them should be removed from office, impeached. I don't know how you do it, but get them out of there. They're horrific. What a selfish crew of people. And so maybe that's what we're seeing. These facts are coming out, and it is opposing this Neptunian haze that people have been in for some time. And we're not going to be able to do that, okay? Because the truth is coming out, and it is really not nice. It's not showing up in their favor at all. And yeah, it's not good. Now, Venus and Mars are sextile. Venus is at 23 degrees of Leo. Mars is at 22 degrees of Leo. That is so pleasant. That is such harmony. It's just everything going copacetically in relationships, or maybe in communication, depending on where 23 degrees of, 23 degrees of Leo and 22 degrees of Libra fall in your chart. Now, for me, 23 degrees of Leo is on my natal Mars. So it's nice that Mars is sextile my Mars. And also that this Venus is on my Mars in my 7th house. And maybe that's why I decided to come out and make this video for everybody tonight. I think also Mars in Libra is, I actually like Mars in Libra. It's actually in its fall. It's not supposed to be there. It's the opposite of where it normally is, which Mars is supposed to be in Aries, which is the opposite of Libra. And so when Mars is in Libra, it's kind of, it's in its detriment, it's in its fall. Right now, it's actually opposing Chiron and opposing the true node. So the Mars is very weak. It's not a really aggressive Mars. It doesn't have a lot of power behind it. It's a little bit afflicted. And so I think any aggressive action is going to be probably stamped out for mediation and meeting in the middle. Hopefully this means that we can meet in the middle with what these GOP, to me, they're like domestic terrorists, are blackmailing the nation for. Hopefully they will not cave in to any of those demands, especially getting a raise when the rest of the nation is about to go into a horrible experience. So wow. Also, Jupiter is at 14 degrees of Taurus, and that's not really making a major aspect to anything. But Uranus is also at 22 degrees of Taurus, and that is making a trine to that Mercury. And Uranus is sudden, unexpected, and Mercury, by the way, Mercury is the lower octave of Uranus. So expect a lot of thought provoking, genius conversations, open your mind to like new realities type of thought. Okay, that type of thing is going on right now, and hopefully you're open to that, and your mind is open to expanding to all these different realities and different opportunities that exist for us now. We talked about Neptune, and then there's Pluto, which is at 27 degrees of Capricorn. Now, here's the thing, that Pluto at 27 degrees of Capricorn is retrograding. So I'm going to give it a sextile with that Neptune in Pisces. And I'm also going to give that a wide, or, trine with Mercury, because it's retrograding. So basically, Pluto and Mercury are trying each other, which is amazing. That is strong, powerful thought that can help to rejuvenate and regenerate and maybe heal. I hope that, those people I mentioned in the GOP take this opportunity to heal. This is a time for healing. And it really is sad to see that this is not happening. This is kind of an affront, I think, to all of us, if they don't take this time to heal our nation and to heal the problems that are occurring right now. Now, Pluto in the North Node are, technically square, and that could be it. I mean, they may not want to do it because they just don't want to do it. And it could be a power issue, a power struggle. Whenever Pluto is involved, we're talking about power issues and power struggles, and that could be what is at the heart of all of this. Now, remember though, that the sun is at 7 degrees of Libra, and the beauty of that is that Libra is the sign that naturally rules mediation. It rules arbitration. It means, diplomacy, and maybe finding a way to meet in the middle and to come up with decisions that are equitable for all sides. Okay. So anyway, that was me covering where the planets were. I just wanted to explain them a little bit more detail, because I feel like where the planets are right now, I feel like this is really serious. I don't want people to downplay what's going on with these planets, or what's going on with the GOP, and um, with all of this in general, because there is something going on and it's not good. So may we get this clarity, this mediation that's needed in order to heal the nation, because it's time to heal our nation. So let's do this. I'm in a really, because the actual full moon is over. We're a few days after that. I had did some card readings um last week, or was it Wednesday or the other day, whenever I did them. And I did those. Okay. So I'm gonna do something special. I always like doing something special. And I don't, I'm messing around with the lips. I'm gonna try another color. I just want to put it over top just to see what happens when I put this color over it. I'm over here playing with this lip gloss I just got. And for the record, I purchased a Liver. I don't know if you can see this. A Liver lip tint. It's wine lip tint. And why they call it wine lip tint is that they come in the shape of little wine bottles. Isn't that amazing? Little wine bottles. It's a Liver. This one is Dare to Dream. That's what this, and you take the top off like this, and there is the lip gloss. Oh, I love it. This is gorgeous. Let me get the corners. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I love this. Oh my gosh, I had no idea it was going to be this beautiful red. This is gorgeous. I love this wine collection. Okay. Just saying, I just love this. Okay, you guys. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking out three different decks. Three different decks. And from these three different decks, I am going to pull a card for each sign. And these three decks, or these three cards, are going to tell me the special message for the sign in question. Okay, let me move the lip gloss over. I'm loving this lip gloss. This lip gloss is amazing. Okay, it says it's waterproof. Let me take a sip of tea and see. Let me see. Nothing on my glass. Nothing on my cup. That's amazing. I think what I love is that it still gives that look like it's gloss, but it's really matte. I mean, it feels matte. So I'm taking out the three decks, and we're gonna do this. Oh Lord, this is gonna. I hope this is not gonna take all night. Lord, I'm not taking all night. I might spread these cards to get them done quickly. We are not taking all night tonight. That's what we're not. This is what we're not going to do. Okay. I'm going to start with the sign of Libra because it's Libra season. It's only fair. I'm only pulling one card per deck. Um, I'm really going to try to stick to that one card per deck. And like I said, if it don't give me the card as a popper, I'm just going to grab what sticks out and do it that way. Oh, this just popped right out. Thank you, Divine Spirit. I'm going to cut the music in the background down just in case, because I don't know what you're hearing. You could be hearing anything. Lord have mercy. So, this is what we're saying to the sign of Libra. First card, Libra. You don't need to explain or justify what you know to be true in your heart. This is your life, your journey. Enjoy every fabulous moment. And next deck for the sign of Libra, our Namaste cards. That was a dream card. Our next is a Namaste card. Two cards came out. I'm trying not to do two, but they did. I'm just going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I grabbed this one. So you got to be and just to be. Libra, be grateful for being. Just being alive and well is sometimes overlooked. You are here and you matter. Give yourself this grace. You don't have to accomplish anything or become something. Just be who you are right now and thank yourself for that. Be who you are in the moment and celebrate, Libra. Gratefulness helps us to maintain a positive state of mind. A positive state of mind helps to reduce stress, Libra. Positive state of mind. So next we're going to do a mindful message. As you can see, there's a theme here. It's all stress free, mindful, dreamy, and we want to stay in a positive place. So the card you got for the mindful message is loving space, loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. And I love that this was the message for Libra. Why? Because Libra is the sign that rules other oriented. You know, they're always dealing with other people, they're always other oriented. And I can see how some Libras might want to take on or learn other people's lessons for them, or, you know, because they want balance. And so they're saying, no, you got to let other people do whatever it is in their own time. That's their lesson. You can't learn their lesson for them. So I hope that Libra, this resonated with you, these messages, because these were the messages you got on September 30th. Basically, these are going to be your October messages. Okay. All right, Libra. I hope that resonates with you. If you haven't already done so, stop by my website and see my shop, which is astrologyaLookInside.com/shop. Or you can check me out on clicktree.com. That's KLICKTREE.com/astrology. Okay. Okay. So, okay, we are doing the next sign, which is the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, the first card you got for your dream card was don't force things to happen when you want them to happen. Oh, how Scorpio is that? Don't force things to happen when you want them to happen. Let things unfold when you and the world are ready for them. Be patient. And didn't I was just saying that earlier about something or other about just letting it take its course or whatever. And that's pretty much what this is saying. Don't force it. Just let it flow. Let it happen naturally. You know, it's always better when you do that anyway. So let's see what the next card wants to tell the sign of Scorpio. We are doing 3 different decks. I'm doing 1 card per deck, hopefully. And this is what I got for Scorpio. It says, walk, walk, walk. Some days life feels heavier than others. When this happens, stop when you can take, when you can, and take a break or take a walk. Okay, so let me start that over. Some days life feels heavier than others. And when this happens, stop when you can and take a walk. Okay, take a walk. Motion creates emotion. New emotions help get your mind off old moods that can weigh you down. When you walk, you give your mind a well deserved vacation. After a walk, you will be able to work more effectively and have a clearer understanding of your situation. I love that. It's an excellent card. Walk, 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 Scorpio. So let's see what this third deck has for the sign of Scorpio. And these are mindful messages. All of these messages are meant to soothe the soul. And this is food, Scorpio. We got food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. How beautiful when I got the harvest thing up in the back. Food, just know that food fuels you, Scorpio. So I love that. Don't force things, walk, 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 and food fuels you. It sounds like some Scorpios are on a diet. That's what it sounds like, anyway. Anyway, let's move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Sag. Oh, before I do Saggy, Scorpio, I hope that resonated with you and I hope you enjoyed that. And I invite you to stop by my shop, which is at astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Go to the shop, okay, and check it out. Got readings and digital products and sage and all kind of stuff that's sold there, okay? Much love to you. So let's see. Oh man, that's way too many. And I'm just about to get these that are trying to go over my arm. Okay, there was one that did turn around. So I'm going to grab that one. And this is what it says, Sagittarius. It says, now is the time to start doing what's good for you. Don't wait any longer. Life has an expiration date. Now is the time, Saggy. And I love it because Libra is sextile Sagittarius. So this really is probably your time. It's sextile is positive. Go for it, Saggy. Whatever it is. Now is that time. Ain't no time like now. Okay, and this is the card you got. It got astronaut. Okay, Saggy. It says, imagine that you are an astronaut floating in space. Let yourself be taken away by the view of the earth from so high above. Imagine the curvature of the earth as it rotates in space. Now look for where your home would be from above the atmosphere. Notice how tiny it is. Notice how tiny the earth is compared to the cosmos. When you look at your situation from this perspective, you may begin to understand how tiny your problems are compared to everything else. This will help you to overcome your problems and be less stressed, Sagittarius. So let's see what the mindful message wants to tell Sagittarius, because that was interesting. You had two cards pop out, and I'm actually going to meeny miny mo, meeny miny mo, eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go, eeny meeny miny mo. I am enough, Sagittarius. I love this. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. Love that. So now is the time to start doing what's good for you. You don't have to wait any longer. Be an astronaut floating in space. See your different situation differently because you are enough. You are enough and you're beautiful just as you are. Everything is beautiful just as it is. Know that. So, Saji, I hope that resonated with you. And if you haven't already done so, go check out my shop. Got all kind of stuff there. It's at Astrology, a look inside. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Okay, and go visit the shop. Okay, much love to you. So I am on the sign of Capricorn. I pulled the first card already, and it is Capricorn. Are you ready? It takes courage. It takes courage to pursue your dreams, Capricorn. It takes courage to be who you are. To do what feels right, it takes courage. To face the fears that have the power to hold you back. Be brave, Capricorn, and the world is yours. Be brave, Capricorn. Wow. And the Namaste card turned over immediately for me. And it says, make time for vacation, Capricorn. Even if this is just in your mind. Is it not what I was saying earlier about, working on your own time frame? Even if it's just in your mind, Capricorn, go on a vacation. Where have you been wanting to visit? What inspirational places have you seen in photographs? Go there in your mind and imagine what it would be like to be there. Let your senses make the experience as real as possible. Do this for 8 minutes. So travel, even imaginary travel, reduces the feeling of being stressed. So go on vacation as often as you need. It costs you nothing. And I want to say something. When I dance, sometimes I close my eyes and I like to dance and do my circles because I believe in the circles. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's a long story. Anyway, I like to dance and go in my circles. And when I dance, I like to envision myself in foreign places, walking and um, touristing. It's weird. I never thought about it, but that's what I do. So that's amazing. That's amazing. It does motivate me because in my mind, I see myself in places like Spain and Morocco and Paris and not at all, where in my living room or wherever, my bedroom. So anyway, let's go into the next card. And the next card is a mindful message. And something is poking out and we're going to take it. It says recharge, Capricorn, recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. How Capricorn is this? If I am ever feeling low, I simply step outside and appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. So you got recharge and make time for vacation. And it takes courage to pursue your dreams. I feel like you need to pursue your dreams and go on a vacation or something. This is time for you to relax. Just like I was saying earlier about taking time for you and going at your own pace and what feels good for you. All of that, Capricorn, all of that. And Capricorn, if this resonated with you, I invite you to get a professional reading with me. You can find out more about what I offer in my shop and on my website. And you can do that by going to astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Okay. And check that out. Okay. So we are on the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to take a sip of tea. I've already pulled the first card. So Aquarius, and I love that this is Aquarius's because Aquariuses are famous for being cold and unemotional. And this is imagine that your heart opens a little more every time you breathe out. Breath, breathe, right? Amazing. So imagine that your heart opens a little more every time you breathe out. It's easier for you to receive your dream with an open heart. Okay, Aquarius. So let's see what the Namaste cards want to share with the sign of Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Okay, a couple of them wanted to come out. Oh, that stood up. So I'm going to grab that one, Aquarius, whatever it is. It says, observe the world. What was this one we just had a second ago? Imagine your heart opens a little more every time you breathe out. Receive your dream with an open heart. And this is observe the world, Aquarius. Practice being present and observing the world around you throughout your day. Notice the leaves changing colors, the sunrise or sunset as you commute, the shifting light in your office as the clouds come and go, and the taste, texture, and color of each meal. Try to stay off your phone or tablet when you're on the bus, between classes, or in the evening before bed. Instead, notice the things and people around you. That the opportunity to enjoy our world exists in every place and moment when we choose to be present and eliminate thoughts of worries of the past and future. Practicing this presence promotes continuous peace of mind. I love that. Observe your world, Aquarius. So let's see what this last mindful message is for the sign of Aquarius. Let's see what comes out. Only taking one card. So let me, oh, there it is. So this says new adventures. And what was this one? Observe your world. I really feel like this is about you having new adventures. Aquarius, today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something that I've been holding back, something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and I follow my desires. I trust my intuition. I follow my desires. I hope you get a chance to enjoy the world and open your heart a little bit more each time. Aquarius, this has been your reading. I pray that it resonates with you. And if you haven't already done so, I invite you to go by my shop, which is at Astrology, a look inside.com. That's Astrology, a look inside.com, and then go to the shop. Okay. Okay. Much love to you. So let's see what we're going to tell the next sign. And that next sign is the ever ephemeral sign of Pisces. And this seemed like it was sticking out. So I'm grabbing this for Pisces. Pisces, it says, say thank you to others as often as you can. Say thank you to life. Say thank you to yourself. Gratitude allows you to trust life, and trust is the foundation for dreams to come true. Gratitude, thankfulness. Say thank you. That's such good advice for Pisces to, say thank you, to have that gratitude. So the next card, and I love this for Pisces, it's the power of touch. Touch is such a primal desire, a desire for connection. Touch allows us to feel connected to others. The more you are able to physically touch people you love, the more you will feel connected to this world. Hold someone's hand, rub their back, put your arm around them, or hug them. This act of physical touch reminds us that we are not alone. If we cannot be physical in our touch, then of course we can use our words to gently touch others. Warm words and words of encouragement allow us to touch other people with speech. Positive words help reduce stress, just like loving physical touch. So the power of touch. And say thank you to others. Seems like it's about reaching out to others. Let's see what this mindful message wants to tell you. There's one that slid out, and this says uninvited, I think, or unlimited. It says, I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life of good and love. Unlimited. I am unlimited in my ability to create good and love, the power of touch, and say thank you for others. It definitely feels like it's about reaching out to others and including others in your life, Pisces. I hope that sounds good to you and that it resonates with you and that you are able to do that. I invite you to visit me at my shop, and you can do that by going to astrologyaLookInside.com and then go to the shop. That's astrologyaLookInside.com/shop, and check out the readings and offerings. I've got all kind of things there. Okay, much love to you. Now this is what hit my hand first, so I'm taking this because a couple of cards popped. So this is what I've got for the sign of Aries. It says, instead of making excuses, Aries, and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it's possible? What if it's possible? You're the pioneer, Aries. If anyone's going to pioneer something that no one else has done, it is Aries. And our last full moon was just in Aries. So what if it's possible, Aries? What if it's possible? Right? This seems to be something that was poking out. So I got this for Aries. It says slow down, Aries. And this is such great advice for Aries because they're known for being fast and running and doing everything quickly. So it says the turtle wins the race in the story, not the hare. When we are stressed or overconfident, how Aries is this? We can make mistakes in our hurry to get things done. If you slow down, Aries, you will embrace the experience and focus more on what you are doing. This exercise will allow you to concentrate and be present in your actions, allowing you to make fewer mistakes and feel less stress. I love that. Love that. So the first is instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it's possible? And then slow down so you can concentrate and be present in your actions so you don't make as many mistakes or feel stress. So let's see what this last mindful message wants to tell you. That just came right out. It says guidance system. I love using my emotions, Aries, as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I am feeling joy and doing the things I love, I am in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low, vibrational thoughts, and shift them to release resistance. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. That's your guidance system. To know when you're feeling low vibrational thoughts, Aries, and then shift them to release the resistance, okay? And slow down and ask yourself, what if it's possible, okay? So, yeah, notice when you're feeling low vibrational thoughts. Slow down and notice, okay? All right. I hope this resonates with you, Aries. And if you haven't already done so, go by my website and visit my shop. It is astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com and get whatever resonates with you there. So I just picked the card for Taurus, and I'm going to take a sip of tea before I read this. Okay. So this is what it says for Taurus. Try not to compare your life or situation to those of others, Taurus. When faced with new things or people, just say, interesting. Keep your mind open and awake. Don't feel inferior. All the possibilities are as open to you as they are to others. So don't try to compare yourself or your life to other people or your situation to others. Because, you know, all the possibilities open to others are open to you as well. So let's see what the next Namaste card wants to tell the sign of Taurus. This crack a routine. We are, we all like established routines that are familiar and efficient. The problem is when we get caught up in the same cycle and then we reduce our ability to bring new things into our life that we can learn from. Crack the routine today. If it could be something as simple as how you make breakfast or get ready for work. If you want to take it up a notch, try talking to people whom you rarely engage with. See if you can cultivate a new relationship. Changing a routine can help bring new wonders into your lives and help us integrate new perspectives that allow us to learn and grow. So, crack a routine. Yeah, don't let yourself get stagnant. Okay, Taurus. Taurus is like to get stagnant. So, break that routine because Tauruses are tend to do that. The next card, the mindful is expansive. See, it's about every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. This is all about you doing something new. Yeah, all the possibilities are open to you as they are to others. This is crack the routine. Changing your routine brings new ways to learn and grow. And this is about expanding to your highest potential. You're learning, you're growing, you're doing stuff differently. And I think that's going to lead to your success. Okay, Taurus. So I hope this resonated with you. I hope this made sense to you in some way, Taurus. And I invite you now to go visit my shop. Um, you can do that by going to astrologyaLookInside.com and visiting the shop. Okay, much love. So we are moving on to the next sign. I almost feel like I need a wheezing a little. I don't need to take my inhaler. Okay, let's see if we can finish this. This is for Gemini. You can't force your dreams to come true, Gemini. Dreams can only be blown into the wind like feathers, after which we need to learn to trust, to be patient, and wait for our hearts open. Every day is a possibility for change. I love that this is for Gemini. The word change is a Gemini word. Can't believe that came up. That's insane. Let's see what the next card wants to tell the sign of Gemini. It's all about change so far. So Gemini, right? Here where this is sticking out. It says, give your mind a treat, Gemini. So Gemini, give your mind a treat. Notice how sometimes you crave pizza and ice cream when your tummy wants something that it loves. You tend to give in and indulge in it. Let your mind have a treat as well. Where do your thoughts drift to when you think of happiness? What is it that would put a huge smile on your face? Invoke these thoughts for 8 minutes and let your mind fantasize. This exercise can release good hormones and have a positive effect on your body. So give your mind a treat and think of all the treats and all your thoughts, all the happiness. Think of all the happiness, stuff that makes you smile. Think of that. Okay, Gemini. Geminis like to think of happy thoughts anyway, so that's good. Let's see what this last card is for Gemini. See what we get for this mindful message just popped out. And it says present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about, Gemini. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. So this is all about living in this present moment, following your intuition and your desires, joyfully overcoming bumps along the way, and not worrying about your future. Your first card says you can't force your dreams to come true. Every day there's a possibility for change, and release good hormones. Think happy thoughts. So yeah, don't worry about the future, Gemini. This is all about you being happy and embracing the possibilities of a happy future. So do that, for goodness sake. Yeah, I hope this resonated with Geminis. I invite you to go by my website, which is astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Go to the shop, check out what I have to offer there. Okay. Much love to you, Gemini. Much love. So let's see. We're going to do the next sign, which is the sign of Cancer, right? That just popped right out. So, Cancer, this is what you got. It says, even though your dream isn't possible right now, could you give it the chance to come true in the future? Might not be possible right now, Cancer, but can you give it a chance to come true in the future? And I'm going to grab that one. Hold on. Let me do this again. Let me do this again. We're on Leo, right? Or Cancer. Okay, there it is. So Cancer says, pay attention to your posture. Cancer, do you slouch at the computer, at the dinner table, or after a long day sitting on the couch watching your favorite show? These are the perfect opportunities to practice your posture. Pay attention to your posture and make a concerted effort to straighten up. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders, and lift your head slightly. Good posture improves oxygen flow through your body and strengthens your core, leaving you feeling revitalized, increasing your sense of power. This improved sense of well being and strength will help reduce stress and tension. Okay, Cancer. So let's see what this last mindful message is for the sign of Cancer. I just need one. Here's one that slid out. So this is self-appreciation. I love that. It says, I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself, Cancer. Find a comfortable space and bring a pen and paper. I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I pour love into who I am and all that I do. So Cancer, it says to dream, right? Give your dream a chance. And then it says to have good posture, and that'll leave strengthens your core and gives you a sense of well-being, and then have self-appreciation for yourself and to write a letter of appreciation to yourself. So I hope this resonated with you, Cancer. And I invite you to go visit my website. Go visit my shop at the website. That's Astrology A Look Inside. That's astrologyalookInside.com. Visit the shop there. And yeah, may you find something that stands out to you. Okay, much love to you. So I'm moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Leo. And it says, instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it is possible? I've gotten this card for more than one sign tonight. So Leo, it's about asking yourself what is possible. I mean, don't be down on yourself. Don't be a naysayer, right? Be positive and ask yourself what's possible. And this is one thing at a time. It says the world is now a multitasker's dream. Today, everyone has to manage scattered thoughts, scattered ideas, and scattered movements. Most are not even multitaskers, though. Even a renowned multitasker will have difficulty grounding themselves in the moment. Next time you tackle your never ending to do list, focus on one thing, one task at a time, and see how this allows you to be immersed in that task and the moment. When you can rid yourself of all the other obligations while focusing on what you're doing, the task at hand will allow you to recover and rest. Very interesting. Let's see what this last mindful message card is for the sign of Leo. Let's see what we're telling this sign. Oh, actually, a couple popped out. I just need one. Let me just see if it gives me another opportunity. Let's see. Just need one card. And it gave me one card. And it says expressing love. I love that for Leo. Today, I noticed the things I appreciate about the people in my life. Love that. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. So, Leo. So, the three cards were, instead of making excuses, ask yourself, what if it's possible? Also, one thing at a time, rid yourself of all the obligations and only focus on one thing at a time. And then express your love. And your love is infinite. It feels great to express it. So that's beautiful. I hope that resonates with you, Leo. That's so Leo, that reading. And if I invite you to go to my website, go to my shop, go check it out. You can find that at astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrology8lookinside.com. Go to the shop. Okay. Much love to you. Many blessings, Leo. Many blessings. So we are going to the sign of blah, blah, blah. Virgo. Virgo. So this card just popped out in the air. It says, dare to dream, Virgo. Dare to dream a little bigger. Dare to ask for a little more. Not because everything should be bigger, but but for you to see where your limits are. Really, Virgo, I don't think you have any limitations. So ask for, dream big, go for the gusto. You may not have any limitations, but you don't know that unless you push yourself, right? So let's see what the next card is for the sign of Virgo. What are we telling the sign of Virgo? And we got give your mind a treat. I saw that for another sign just a moment ago. It says, notice how sometimes you crave pizza and ice cream. When your tummy wants something that it loves, you tend to give in and indulge it. Let your mind have a treat as well. Where do your thoughts drift to when you think of happiness? What is it that would put a huge smile on your face? Um, invoke these thoughts for 8 minutes. Let your mind fantasize. This exercise can release good hormones and have a positive effect on your body, Virgo. So yeah, give yourself a treat. Think of all the good things and the happiness that you want in your life. And this literally popped out of my hand. And I guess this is what the message Virgo needs to hear. It says, I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. That Virgo. So Virgo, your three cards were dare to dream a little bigger, and because not everything should be bigger, but just to see where your limits are. So dream big. Also give your mind a treat and think about good things and happiness and what makes you happy and what you want. Stay positive. And also, you are enough. You're beautiful just as you are. You have everything you need to be a success, Virgo. Wonderful. So I invite you to go to my website, check out what I do. I hope this reading resonated with you. Check out my shop at my website. You can do that by going to astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. And then go to the shop. Okay. Much love to you. Many blessings to all Virgos. So, you guys, this has been Adrian, and incredibly, I did this entire reading, and it's all done. Everything, and my lip gloss is still on. That's beautiful. Anyway, this has been such a pleasure, such a pleasure. And again, I have been wearing a lighter lip gloss, lip tint. I've tried several. I'm going to try this one. Let's see what this one does. I mean, these are all wine colors, so they go great with the fall themes that are at this time of the year. These are lip tints from France. This is going to be I don't know if this is the one I had before. Maybe it is. I think it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Little wine liver, the wine collection. So yeah, and I'm gonna put this link up on my TikTok. So if you want to get this, you can find me at Astrology, a look inside on TikTok, and you can get it there. Okay. Okay. Much love to you guys. It's been a pleasure, and I'm glad I came and did something. I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight, but I wanted to do something because we just had this full moon. And although I did the full moon readings the other night, I just wanted to come and share something with everybody. And I hope this leaves you in a much happier, lighter, more fed place. Blessings to everybody.